What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Here we have Delusional Women Who Want a Perfect Guy Part 3. So let's get to it.
He makes between anywhere from 70 to 100K.
I would have to say 127. Ideally, if they're in an industry where they do have longevity and they know, hey, every single year I'm going to get a raise between 3 to 5%, which, just depends. I would be comfortable with that.
$500,000.
Okay, so they're asking for 6 figures, right? They want a guy who makes 6 figures, 100K and up. Now, truck drivers make 100K easily, right? But they don't want that, right? It can't be a blue collar guy. What they want is a guy who makes 6 figures and is in a white collar field, or he's a celebrity, or he's a business owner, but not any business owner. You can't be a business owner who has to constantly be there, constantly be at the business. No, they want a business owner who is sort of like he goes, checks stuff around, and, he doesn't have to be there so much, and he can spend his time and his money with her, vacationing and having fun. This is what we're dealing with, man. This is the delusion that we're dealing with. So, once you start erasing guys off the list, so he needs to make 6 figures, check. But it can't be white, it can't be blue collar. Okay, now you just erase 80% of men. Oh, he can't be short, and he can't be overweight, and he can't be this, and he can't be that. He can't be too old, and he has to be tall and this, that. You're talking about a very small percentage of men. There are men who meet the criteria of good looking, of tall, of make 6 figures, whatever. Oh, but he's a plumber, right? Oh, I don't want to be with a plumber. This is what we're dealing with, guys.
Is that bad? I know that 1% of men make $500,000, or less than 1% of men or something.
I'd say probably 150 to $250,000 a year. It's my guess.
Okay, and you would contribute also 50-50,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
You'd be willing to do up to 50.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So keeping all of this in mind, we just painted your ideal life.
Yeah.
For the 27-year-old man.
And another thing is that if you as a guy, if you're making money, you often don't have time. And if you have time, you don't have money. And this is going to be a constant complaint. This is going to be a constant problem that, we don't have money for this. We don't have money for that. We don't take vacations. We don't upgrade our vehicle. We don't, we don't upgrade our living situation. I want this. I want that. That's going to be a problem. You're not making money to provide those things and the lifestyle that she wants. Or you do have money, but you don't have the time to be doing all this stuff, vacations and, Aunt Susie's 50th anniversary and constantly going to little fairs and festivals. So you either don't have the time or you don't have the money. And that's just going to be a constant problem, and you're going to constantly hear about it. And who wants to live like this? Do you guys want to live like this? A lot of guys, they just accept it. That's just how my wife is, no, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with being constantly nagged that I'm either not making enough money or I'm not giving you enough time.
What would his
so
income ideally be?
What would it have to be?
to support this life?
Which is so funny because I saw this video the other day where it was saying if your wife can spend more than you make, you need to make more money. So it really just depends. But I mean, just to have a really decent lifestyle and be supported well, 150 maybe to 250,000 a year would be comfortable for sure. The more the merrier, but that'd be comfortable.
I was just having this conversation with my friend, and she was like, you have to manifest a husband, girl. You have to really think about the lifestyle that you want to live when it comes down to vacations and how many kids you want to have. And just the lifestyle that you want to have. And I feel ideally, my husband needs to be making like 650,000. I feel like there's beauty and growth getting to that.
This is why I understand, a lot of guys who decide to go to third world countries because the women expect less. They don't expect vacations. They don't expect an extravagant lifestyle. They want you to have money for comfort. All women in the entire world, no matter where they're from, want you to provide comfort. Okay, that's understandable. But this vacations and this and a Mercedes Benz and I understand guys that go to third world countries. I'm not doing that. Okay, I don't really care about VAG that much to have to go to travel miles and miles away to get it. I can get it right here in a Western country, no problem. I also don't want to get married or anything like that, so I don't need to go to a Western third world country to find a wife because I don't want to get married. And I don't have problem getting VAG. So, but I understand the guys who do. Trust me, I understand the guys who do, because the guys over here in modern advanced countries, this is what we're dealing with. Okay, I want vacations, and he needs to make 600,000, and he needs to have a white collar job, and or he needs to be a celebrity or an athlete, and he needs to also be good looking, and he needs to. This is what we're dealing with.
Point.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna contribute, more than what I'm contributing now.
Yeah.
No, but ideally, I would want someone to be able to match my hustle. So like, if I'm making this much and I have this lifestyle, this person cannot have a lesser lifestyle than me. Otherwise, it is not gonna work out.
Yeah.
So
you said you would want to contribute 40% max. So
Right.
if they're making 650, that would mean you would be making 400,000.
and that sounds great to me, unless I could be making more.
This whole thing where women say, I want a guy who's equal to me or above, that's just a lie. They say that to make it, not to make themselves sound so hypergamous, but all of them want a guy who's above. All right? They want a guy who's above them. None of them want a guy who's equal to them, and none of them want a guy who's lower than them. All right? That's just how they are. When they say this whole, I want a guy who's equal to me or above, that's a straight up lie. They want a guy who's better than them, stronger, faster, taller, richer, just better than her in every way, just obliterates her, more motivated. He's more everything than her. That's what they want.
Okay. What do you think is the median income for age 31?
As of right now, I think it's probably like between mid 50s, maybe 60.
It's $45,000. Yeah. What do you think the top 25% of men are making at 31?
I think it's probably in my range of like that mid, like maybe like 57,
70.
70. Oh, okay.
Top 10% of men
I'd say
at
90.
31.
90.
111, you're close. Okay. And then what about the top 1% of men?
Ooh, I'd say 120.
252.
Wow. Okay, that's
Top 1%.
pretty high.
So you're asking 127 is closest to the top 10% of men. So I would say it's probably top 5% at 31, if I had to guess. So only the top 5% of men at 31 are men.
I don't agree with it. It would be better if we lived in a Catholic society where divorce was illegal, abortion is illegal, and everyone needs to get married and stay together, and that's what I would like. Okay, that's not real. But what is more real is that women, they want the top 10, 20% of guys. Then they need to be used to, having sister wives. They need to be used to, being a baby mama, being a side chick or whatever, because that's the only way 8 women are going to have 2 guys. Okay. 80% getting the 20%. Okay. Is if those 8 women who want those 2 guys are willing to share them, and that's the only way that this is going to work. But you want a top 10% guy who's also going to be faithful, who's also going to be good looking, who's also going to be, he's gonna have status because he can't make money and be a blue collar guy. Oh no, that's too dusty for me. I'm a queen. And dude, they want Prince Charming. I mean, they want more than Prince Charming. They want King Charming.
$127,000.
That's insane. That is crazy.
But it's kind of crazy because over 70% of men never make 100,000 even one time in their life. 70% of men. So that means only 30% of men are, well, actually 23 last year in 2021, only 23.4% of the male workforce made $100,000. And that's factoring in all ages, not just, guys under 32 or whatever it is. You assume most of them are a little bit older.
Right, are making, oh my gosh.
I don't know, maybe 80?
It's actually 41,000.
You're lying.
For a 20.
And another thing is that, let's just say, you get married, whatever, you're making $80,000. She'll be cool with that for like a year or two. And then you need to start, every year she wants you to make more money. Every year she wants you to upgrade. Every year she wants you to just make more and more and more and spend more and more and more. And the next vacation has to top the last vacation. And the next pair of shoes has to top the last pair of shoes. And the next car has to be better than the last car, better brand. And let's just say that you meet this woman who's okay with that, that you're making under 100K. She's okay with that for a while. Then she wants you to make more over time. And then after that, she wants you to make more over time and make more and make more. And you do all of this. You work yourself like a dog, okay, to provide for your queen and your family. And, there's still a possibility, a very high possibility, that you do all of this only for her to pull the plug and take all your stuff.
7-year-old.
I just feel like everything is so expensive nowadays. Like, I guess that's fine. No worries. Cut it in half.
41,000. That's
Shorty will bring it home.
That's the median. And then what do you think the top 25% of men at 27 make?
I guess that's it. Let's change up the perspective. Maybe 60K?
61. Yep, close.
Okay.
And then what about the top 10%?
Top 10? 75?
91. Okay, so you're under there. And then what do you think the top 1%ers at 27 are making?
Oof, like 200K.
Spot on. 203. Yep.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep, so you want a 1% man at 27.
It seems like that's all we want nowadays with these 1%ers.
Median income never eclipses 65,000 regardless of age. So 70 to 100 is above the median.
Well, somebody's gonna have a sugar mama.
Not 300,000. I mean, the median, I'm gonna guess like, I don't know, is it like 80?
It's $48,000 for 32.
Okay.
Yeah, and even at
That's
the
crazy.
even at the top 35, which was the end of your range.
Yeah.
The median is $52,776.
So my expectations are not realistic.
So you said you want 500K, but what do you think the median income is for?
Look, that girl right there, she's sweet. Okay, she wants to be a stay-at-home mom. She wants an older guy. She wants to, all this stuff. But, she's not. I mean, a guy making 500K. Why would he? She's above average. She's not ugly. She's pretty, but she's not like drop dead gorgeous. Wow, oh my god, dude, your wife is so hot. Like, no, she's wow. You got a decent one. She's cute. And she wants a guy who's 500K. And this delusion, you think that like it's only in like one area of their life. No, this is everything. You're gonna be dealing with this mentality every day, all the time. Okay, for different things, it's gonna pop up where you're just gonna be like, what? Like that? How does this make any sense? Okay. And some of us that understand it are willing to, laugh at this, but the sad reality is that there's a lot of guys out there that genuinely want to get married, genuinely want to have a family, genuinely, all that stuff. I don't care about any of that. Okay. I want peace, quiet, freedom, tranquility. All right. I don't want drama in my life. I don't want to have to play these little dating games, all that stuff. If some VAG is accessible, she's cute, she's good looking, and things are smooth, I'll take a bite. All right. But no, I don't care about dating, marriage, none of that stuff. But there's a lot of guys out there who do. And this is what they're in for, and a lot of them are going into this war totally blind to how they think, how they are, what they're doing, what's going on. They think that they're meeting oh wow, I finally got my wife, this and that. 9 times out of 10, she's a girl who's done having fun. Like, it's bad.
30-year-old.
60K? 70K? 50K.
It is $45,000.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, that's the median. Now, what would you guess if you had to the top 25% of men or people at age 30?
Well, if that's the medium, then the top 25, like 60?
73. And then what about the top 10% of men?
100?
Close, 108. What about the top 1%? Top 1% of men at 30.
Well, I thought it was 500,000, but you said no, so 400,000.
338. Yeah, so let's see.
I mean, 338 is still okay.
For a 32-year-old, what do you think the median income is for this age specifically?
For a 42-year-old?
32-year-old.
32-year-old.
The age that you chose.
I'm going to go with probably like $85K a year.
It's $48,000. The top 25% of men, guess how much that is at 32?
Wait, say that once more.
The top 25% at 32 years old.
I don't know. Now I'm even nervous to answer the question. I guess like maybe 125.
77. Top 10% is 120. And the 1%ers at 32. 1%, this is men and women. 1% at 32, 320,000.
I think it's 250,000.
It's 52,000.
What? No, it's not.
It's not that any of them are, hideous or anything like that. Some of them are cuter than others, but all of these women are average. They're average. Every single last one of them is just average. And they want this top 1%, 10% guy. Can you imagine you as a man, you're working yourself to the bone to be in the top 5%, in the top 10%. You are going to school, you are studying, you are just doing the best you can. You're in the gym, you're going to sleep early, waking up early, you're not partying. And, you're finally, you're working hard in your career, internships, this, that. You had to work a part-time job, put yourself through college. This, like, imagine you as a guy just went through complete hell to make yourself, a high-value male, top 5% of man, whatever. You worked yourself super hard to become that. And this is your prize. This is what you get. Okay, and then every single last one of them, some more than others, okay, I'm gonna preface that, some more than others are partying, are with bad boys, are using recreational drugs, are having fun, traveling, are using guys for monies, using guys for free dates, while you are busting your ass to become a high value male. And then this is your prize, okay? They're living it up, okay? Oh, I'm gonna go do a fun little YouTube video and talk about dating and stuff, and then after that we're gonna go get drinks and blah blah blah, and you're just studying, you're just home studying, not having a social life to make yourself become a high value male, and this is what you win, average at best, every single last one of them.
Damn, America.
And then guess how much the top 25% is at 35. These are the top 25% of earners.
It's 50,000 is the average income of a 37-year-old man.
And then what's the top 25% of a 37-year-old? If you had to guess.
The top 25% of a 37-year-old man? Dang, maybe it's 200,000.
86.
What? No, it's not.
The top 10% is 137,000. The top 1% of earners at 37 years old, top 1%ers.
Right.
Like we're talking 1%, 304,000. Still not 650. Do you think that your standards are unrealistic? Do you think it's realistic? Like, what do you think after hearing the median and the statistics around it? Like, what are your initial thoughts?
It definitely is shocking because a 37-year-old man is a lot older than me. And that means that I don't even know how to process this right now.
And the median income never eclipses 65,000 regardless of the age.
Wow.
So, yeah, the median income for even a 75-year-old, 16 to 75, never eclipses 65,000. And then over 70% of men never make 100K even once in their lifetime. Over 70%. In 2021, only 23.4% of the male workforce made 100,000, and that's all ages. So you have to assume a lot of them.
And let's just say that, you meet all the other criteria, but, you don't meet the money and the lifestyle criteria. And let's just say because time is running out on her, she just decides to, pick you. Okay, whatever, I'll just pick you. And, I kind of like you and, I'm pretending I'm in love with you. Secretly, she's going to resent you. She's going to resent you because you're not a high-value male who can provide this extravagant lifestyle, and we have this average lifestyle, and you should be lucky. They have this behavior like, you should be lucky that you're with me. You should be lucky that I chose you. And it's like, no, you are average. All of these women, every last one of them, okay? If their looks match, look at that one, okay? Look at that one. Look at that one. Okay, every last one of them, their looks match, their male looks match, they would just dub them. They'd be like, oh, heck no. Okay, I don't want to be with him. And this is the delusion that we're dealing with. They want a guy who is just way above them in looks, way above them financially, way above them in every single way, every single aspect. And they get to be average at best. They get to party. They get to live their life and have fun. You got to bust your ass, become a high-value male. And after you do all of that, a few years later down the line, she could pull the plug, ruin your life. Okay, and then before she pulls the plug and ruins your life, all through the marriage, you're just dealing with nagging, dealing with complaining, dealing with I'm not happy, dealing with we don't take vacations, I want a Mercedes, I want this, I want that. Now, once again, it's not going to be right away. It's not going to be right away that you're going to get all of this nagging and all of this bitchiness, okay? Because guys think that, oh, these red pill guys don't know what they're talking about. They think women are going to monkey branch on you. No, it takes time, okay? Some women will do it to you in 2 years. Some of them do it around 7. Some of them do it around 12. However, all of them do it. You don't know when. And when they do it, they're taking your sanity, your bank account, your peace. They're taking it all with them, okay? So, guys, make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe. This is the last part I'm going to do of these women. We can by 3 videos, we can already see they're delusional. They're delusional, and this is all of them. Nothing against the few women in this video, because I'm not talking negatively about them specifically. It's just, this is how they all think in the whole country, right? So guys, make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. I love you guys, and I'm out.